Welcome you all to the next module. Welcome back to the videos. This video will speak about assertive communication. It's a very important factor. Communication as it is a most important thing. And assertive communication is an extra step that you take towards being better in your communication. Now, what is it that it is called as being assertive? An honest and a direct, appropriate expression of one's feelings, thoughts and beliefs is called assertive. Little more. When we communicate assertively, we are clear about our opinions, wishes and what also others open up to. Assertiveness is about standing up to yourself, but also about respecting the opinion of others and their needs too. Assertiveness is the ability to communicate your needs, feelings, opinions and beliefs in an open and honest manner without violating the rights of others, making others feel good, and you said what makes you feel good. That's assertiveness. Without hurting anybody else, but still telling what you have to tell is assertiveness. Now we'll do a small thought process here. What would or how would you behave if you are in a theater, a cinema hall, and there's some people in front of you or behind you who are talking very loudly and laughing, and you can't hear what's happening on the movie, what the characters on the screen are telling. So, and you're starting to get annoyed, irritated. So how would you behave? Would you tap them on the shoulder and sweetly with a smile say, "Please could you be quieter because I can't hear the film?" Or would you get angry and say loudly, "Shut up"? Or try and ignore the racket that they're making, thinking that whatever is happening is gone, the film is spoiled, and you still concentrate and try hard to move and watch the movie? What would you do? You can choose to respond one of the three ways. That is, tap and politely ask, or scream loudly and say them to shut up, or ignore them. The first one is assertively speaking. The second is being aggressive, and the third is being passive. Which is the best appropriate type of response you can give? Assertive, aggressive or passive? We will deal and understand more about this. The future slides will help you understand how or what people think about being any one of the three. What is assertiveness? Let's speak with three terms. First is behavior, second is feelings, and the third is an outcome of both of them. Now, behavior is direct and honest, respect others, stand up for your own rights without giving it away. The feelings, it improves your self-esteem. You start to feel nice about yourself. It improves your confidence. It gives a control over yourself and respect for others and to yourself. Assertiveness helps you with this kind of feelings. The outcome of responding in an assertive manner is we are equal. The two parties involved are equal. Good results without feeling angry or hurt. Gain self-respect. Respect your rights and the rights of the others. That's assertiveness. We'll go on to the next one called aggressiveness. What is aggressiveness? First, the behavior is blaming. We always say the other is wrong. Threatening. We fight. We stand up to the rights, and it is an unhelpful way where we always say we are right. You can see this maximum happening on all the roads of the country. Anybody, two vehicles, there's a fight. People don't mind the manners, there's a fight. So aggression comes naturally to people there. Feeling is anger, frustration, bitterness and guilt. You're still running it in your mind even after the situation is finished. What will be the outcome when you respond in an aggressive manner? I am more important to you. That's the first thing that is the outcome. Domination, humiliation, win at the expense of others, force others to lose is aggression. You make sure that the other person or the other people around are not at all important, but it's only you and you. The next one that we're going to discuss is passive thought process. What is passiveness? Behavior of passiveness is we are always telling sorry, apologetic, giving up what is our rights, never pushing for it. Do what you're told regardless whether you like it or not like it. People take advantage of you. The feeling is helplessness, anxious, resentfulness, and maximum is disappointment. Now, what would be the outcome if you respond with passiveness? You're more important than me. Not me. You are more important than me. You do not get what you want. Anger builds up inside. Rights get violated. You're taken advantage of. People misuse your politeness. And you feel lonely and isolated because people don't want to be associated with such kind of personality. We discussed about aggressive, assertive, and passive. Sit back for a second and think, which one are you? Don't boast. Be truthful. Understand. What assertiveness will do? Since we are speaking about assertive communication, we will concentrate there. It guarantees you happiness or fair treatment by others. It guarantees that you automatically get what you want in your life. It guarantees that others will be assertive and treat you the way you want to be treated. It solves your personal problems also. But lack of assertiveness will be one reason that your feeling or needs are not acknowledged by others. So the moment you see that people understand that you're not being assertive, they will take advantage of you. Now there's a small test. I would request you to pause your video. It's just 10 questions in over there. Take that assertiveness. Please be truthful to yourself. Mark the answers accordingly and you'll definitely understand where you stand. Whether you're in assertive mode, you're in aggressive mode or in a passive mode. But we'll concentrate if you're assertive or not. That's where the concentration goes. Pause here and see the test. It's on the screen. Please see the test. Now how you score? If your answer is yes to all the 10 questions that was displayed, then you're already very assertive in life. You do not have to worry about things. You're already doing things that is necessary to be done. But if you have more than 3 answers as a no, then you should understand that your assertiveness is being violated. The thought process is there. So you need to understand and acquire assertive skills. You'll have to understand how you can be better off and do accordingly. So you know what you want. Drawback of being non-assertive. Definitely get into depression because as a passive person, your rights are violated. People are taking advantage of you. Feeling helplessness with no control over your life. That's extreme depression. And we have a lot of cases that we see that it's happening. The second is resentment, which is another sorry thing to understand. Anger at others taking advantage of you will be continuous. You'll be so resentful that you don't know how else you're going to walk forward. The third is frustration. Feeling of frustration when you question yourself, why did I let this happen to you? But you let it happen. Being assertive, it wouldn't have happened at all. Fourth is temper. Obviously, anger. When you cannot express your anger appropriately, it can build up and come out as an outburst. That's temper. The fifth is relationships. Relationships will suffer when individuals cannot tell each other what they want from each other. Relationship goals are so important today. People get into negativity. If you're not going to be assertive with each other, then obviously the relationship is going to suffer. Sixth is anxiety. You may avoid certain situations which makes you feel uncomfortable, but feel anxious in situations that you cannot avoid. The more you avoid something, it is going to come back to you to bite you. It is important that you show people that you do not have to be in that kind of a position. You have to tell yourself that you don't have to be in that kind of position. And the final one here is stress. Stress can have a negative impact on the body and it finally leads to all the other 6 that we spoke about. It is all because I stopped being assertive. Comparing assertiveness, aggressiveness and passiveness. It has been put into 3 different modules. You can see it on the slide. Pause here to observe. It helps a lot. Let's first speak about the style. Assertiveness. What does it give? As mentioned again, Honest, direct, recognizes your own limits, listens to others' needs. Aggressive, dominant, insisting, win-lose, and always not listening to people. Passive, not expressing needs, you self-debating, and you always waiting to be led by others. Non-verbal behavior of assertiveness. Upright and balanced pose. You're strong. Your body language is good. You're firm and have a clear voice. You have a steady eye contact. You're not worried. When it's aggressiveness, you're always interrupting others. You're loud. You're shouting and you're pointing or you're staring. But it's a passive one. It says you're small in posture. You're quiet. Do not want to be the leader. Hesitant voice and also very little eye contact. Now let's look at the language. In assertiveness, the language is I believe, I need, if, when, appropriate, openness. But if it's aggressive, that won't work. You cannot be doing this. It is very serious. You're the problem. It's always pointing out. But it's a passive, sorry to bother you. It cannot seem to be like this. If only it could be better. I don't know why this is happening to me. It's going to be a self-sympathy with passive. Concentrate on the slide. Pause your video. Understand better. How can I be more assertive? First, recognize it's culture specific. Truly believe that you have the right to your needs and have a right to ask what you want. Talk responsibility to protect your rights in situations where they are infringed upon. Do not give up. Speak to yourself. You don't have to shout at people to speak what you want. Politely and very firmly say that it's your rights. Continuing with how can I be more assertive? First, be aware of your feelings, needs and wants. Then say directly how you feel inside and what change you would like to see happen with the present situation. Use I statements. Express yourself. For example, I feel unhappy with your suggestion and I would like you to listen to me too. This helps to make people understand that you cannot just tell me what you feel. You will have to give me credit for listening out what I feel too. Do not back off or move away from someone you're addressing. Stand your ground firm and say what is it that you don't want and what is it that you're looking to happen to you.